guys, welcome back to another video. So the last time I was here is when I was like traveling back home to Namibia, like from Zambia, like for holiday. And now guess what, a girl is back home. How I got here, you guys don't even know how I got here.
Right now you can save £50 per person.
Now I'm back home and it's currently my second week of med school and everything is kind of still messed up, so I'm not really getting taught. So this semester my modules are anatomy 1, behavioral science, public health, health communication, and
a few moments later.
what's the other one? This week is just really messed up and didn't really start with anything. It's currently my second week and of med school again, and yeah, we're doing this again, guys. I will start, posting more videos of like maybe study vlogs, spending a day with me on campus or a day. But again, I wanted to start my YouTube channel when I was like already doing like my 4th year, which is clinical rotations and stuff. But I realized that I actually want to grow it like slow by slow. It doesn't matter how many I'll have by then, but I want to actually like grow it slowly and surely, like so that when it's actually 4th year I already have like an audience, friends and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I decided now, even though med school is not that really like, it's not interesting for you guys here because it's a thing of just classes and all those kind of things. It's not like I can tell you guys for DR, like for dissection, the dissection room, because we're not allowed to take videos of us dissecting and stuff like that, the cadavers. So yeah, so okay, I've been yapping a lot, but basically this video that I am going to, you guys see that I got the angle right. I'm sorry guys, sometimes I just have some defects, brain defects. I get distracted so fast. Okay, basically this video was a more of a story timeline of how I started med school, how it all began. I get a lot of questions of like, how did you know that you wanted to do med school? When did you start feeling like you wanted to be a doctor? And all these kind of questions. It started with doc makes happen. Anyways, let's stop, let's concentrate. Focus! It started with that whole show, Dog Makes Stuffings. Like, I know it was stuff, animals and stuff, but I think I'm an empath. I do people say it's an empath.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm empathetic, okay? I have like compassion for people. Sorry, my housemates. Okay, and here's the storyline of how it all started.
It is time. The time is now.
I have scars around like my face, like here, and around my upper lip. Yeah. But then I love playing hockey. Okay, like I'm a big fan of hockey, and many people might say, "Oh my God, it's a dangerous sport," but it's something that relieves my stress. That's why I love the sport so much. But again, for me, it wasn't just about, I used to play netball. It was very safe and that and stuff, but it was a thing of, I feel like, no offense, most of the netball teams I've been in, like girls have this tension and stuff, and in hockey it's so different. Like, so when it was in grade 10, I was at the hockey field and we were playing hockey on the track, like where the athletes run, right? And as I was standing around with my hockey stick, there was a guy like riding a bike on the track. Like, he was warned several times to stop riding because the bike didn't have brakes, but he kept on riding and riding. So when I turned with the ball, the bike hit me like, the handle? It like that, the handle, like the straight part that connects the tire to the handle. It like hit me like, yes. And that's how I got the scars up here. And then I blacked out, like, I was gone. Yo!
Right. He did get stabbed, right?
Yo, I almost saw heaven. I'm joking, guys. It wasn't. I feel like it wasn't a big deal, but like, well, oh my god, they said I had blood. Okay, I really did have blood everywhere. Like, there was blood everywhere. Like, it looked like a murder case. I looked like someone just killed me. Anyways, yeah, there was literally blood everywhere and stuff like that. So someone quickly like picked me up and like put me under the tap. And then when I woke up, when I go guys, my teeth looked like, my front teeth here was like, it was so, I was like, guys, I'm never gonna smile again. My friends rushed me to a private hospital and they were like, no, I don't think we should take it to a public hospital because they're not gonna help her, right, and stuff like that. So they rushed me to a private hospital, and then in the private hospital I got some, I think I was injected. They used my friends, like, I know it's like we went in jail for it, but like they used my friends medical aid to get me like into the hospital and stuff, and then they injected me and stuff like that. And then while we were waiting for the dentist, my cousin came and she was like, oh guys, everyone found out that I was actually not Esther Shipanga. So they injected me so that with morphine. I don't know what they injected me for. It's just so I don't feel that pain that much. Yeah, they injected me and stuff. And then I was transported to the public hospital. I saw this dentist. I don't remember his name. I think his surname starts for B. I don't know how much you all are paying him, but pay him triple, because this man knows what he's doing. The dentist can cook. Is that right there? He can dentist. He injected me like this whole part of my face, so it numbs out. And then with his thumbs, he pushed back my teeth, like with his thumbs in place, and they're actually straight, guys. I'm telling you, nothing. He didn't do anything else but push back my teeth with his thumb. And then he put on arc bars. Arc bars are these metals that are put like above the thumbs when like a patient is like, how to say, when you break your jawline or something like that. That's what he did. And I stayed with arc bars, I think, for like 3 to 4 months or something. And then he prescribed some medication and stuff, guys. I'm telling you, that man did wonders. And then, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I had my mom running up and down growing up. And then my second incident was grade 12. Now this is my testimony. This is where everyone says, what? Yeah.
What?
So grade 12, again it's hockey. I don't know why my black mom didn't say stop playing hockey, but again it was hockey. In grade 12, I went to Windhoek for a hockey tournament without informing my mom. And yeah, guys, we played for the first 2 days. And then Sunday, when we had our last game, we're doing I think it's called a shorty. It's been a while since I played hockey. It's called a shorty. We're doing a shorty whereby like it's like a penalty. So the defenders and us defenders, we stand for sticks and then we try to stop the ball from going into the goalpost while the other team tries to. That's a long story. Anyways, while that happened, so I was trying to stop the ball. When she wanted to hit the ball, she hit my finger, my marriage finger. Guys, I could only see butterflies and stars.
Things are so bad that you want to wake up our ancestors.
Cause tell me why you would do that to me. Anyways, yeah. So she hit my marriage finger and then it compressed like the bones, like, how do I explain? To one thing like something like, yeah, my finger was like this. So yeah, fast forward, and that was like 3 weeks before exams. I didn't know how to tell my mom, guys, but eventually she found out. Fast forward, I got they tried to whatever it back in Okahanja, and then yeah, I was in a hamstring for a whole month or something like that. And then so I'm left-handed, so that's where the problem came. I was left-handed, so I wrote my mock exams with my right hand, and I had infinity time. But again, with infinity time, like, I don't know, I just couldn't really concentrate that much because there's something about my left hand that makes me cook an exam paper. I couldn't cook, guys. So I couldn't study for my math exams and my physics exams properly. I had to use my right hand. I was freestyling, guys. And eventually when my results came out, I had full E's.
I shame.
So I still applied for med school and physiology, and then I applied for chemical and mining engineering at NAST or something like that. So yeah, fast forward, and then I finally my hand got nga, and then I studied for my finals. Hey, I studied those papers. Results came out January, and guys, I don't know about you guys who have hope with appealing. Good for you guys. I want your hope, but I don't have hope when it comes to appealing for med school, because there's no way. It's very hard to get in when you appeal. So that week when I was supposed to go to Windhoek to go like now appeal for physiology, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do physiology, because yeah, or mining engineering or something. That week for appeal, I was supposed to travel to Windhoek to go sort out my whole university things. I was like, you know what? No, I don't want to. And then I was like trying to get a scholarship or something that whole week, because I didn't want to stay. I don't want to do a gap year or improve, because guys, AS traumatized me. There was no time to improve. I did not want to improve like for med school. I was like, no. So I went to school to go, I don't know, I don't want to go get my certificate of results. I don't know. And then my hostel supervisor, she said, she was like, what are you gonna do? I was like, you guys, you pass so well, what are you gonna do? I was like, I'm just not gonna do mining engineering or physiology. And she's like, no. She's like, oh, what happened to your dream of becoming a doctor? I was like, I don't think with the results I got, I can get into med school, especially with appealing. She was like, apply to Zambia and it's accredited. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I am going to apply to Zambia to study the course of to study the course I love. Yes, so I applied to Zambia and here I am. Then for 2 weeks I was up and down with application, payments, ZQA. I got in. A girl got in. In fact, they responded after 3 days. 3 working days. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start content creation on TikTok and tell people my story. And I never told people my story. You guys are the first to know. That's why you guys should feel special. That's how I got into med school in the University of Lusaka. And I am currently some years down. I'm not gonna tell you how many years until you become a loyal subscriber. So subscribe if you wanna find out which year I'm in. Yeah, it's by force. So the next time, now that you know me a little bit, now that you've gotten to know a little bit of me, the next time I come here, we are gonna go a little bit into the life of a medical student, or I'm gonna take you to some adventure. But if you wanna know what you're gonna go on to with me, you have to subscribe. Anyways.